Good morning, everybody. I will get us started off. So my name's Laura Meixel, and I am the Analytics and Strategy Manager here in the city of Pittsburgh. And I'm so excited to get us started today to talk a little bit about our year of procurement and the work of our Code for America Fellows. So a Code for America Fellowship is a pretty special engagement for a city, and especially for a city like Pittsburgh. This is sort of very important to me personally. I came to work for the city after being a Code for America Fellow in the year of 2013. And so it's been a great pleasure to work with the team this year and to integrate their work into a project which has been a great collaboration of multiple city departments to improve the way that the city of Pittsburgh does procurement and to really open up a lot of our processes both internally so that more people understand what the rules are and how to get things done efficiently, and of course externally so that we can bring in additional partners and make it clear to the public all the work that we are doing. So with that, to get us going, I'd like to bring up Director Ashbaugh from the Office of Management and Budget to talk just a little bit about some of our overall 2015 year of procurement efforts and how the work of the Code for America Fellows fits into some overall reform work that he's leading in his department.
Great. Thank you, Laura. So I think, as Laura said, this is the year of procurement, and when we established the Office of Management and Budget, after the mayor became mayor, we wanted to extend our focus not just on developing the operating and capital budgets, but also integrating the procurement function into the city's financial management framework. So it's not just about what we buy and what we spend, but it's about how we do business. And it's been great working with Laura and the Code for America Fellows over the last year. We've really focused on opening up the procurement process, and their work is going to be an overall, is just part of what we're going to be changing from a procurement perspective. So this is great that we're ending, their fellowship soon, but also going to continue the efforts. And I think that's an important point that we want to emphasize, is that this is going to be a journey. There's a lot of opportunities for improvement in the procurement process, and this is a great start. I think what the fellows have done, coming in, meeting with all the departments, stakeholders, businesses, people that haven't done business with the city but potentially want to, maybe they didn't know how. This has been a great effort, and as Laura said, very collaborative. One of the goals we want to do is make procurement more customer focused. So it's not just for city department employees, making sure they have the tools they need to do business, but also vendors, people that currently do business with the city, but maybe vendors that haven't done business with the city and want to know how to navigate the process. And finally, our procurement employees. They need to have effective tools to be able to do the job that needs to be done to be a more customer-focused and effective organization. Also, I think a key theme that they're going to highlight today is efficiency and effectiveness. Both in the budgeting world as well as procurement, we focus a lot of time on compiling data from different sources rather than analyzing data and making things happen. The tools that the fellows were able to put together allow our team to be more efficient, do more with less, and also provide a lot more services to city businesses and city staff. Finally, also compliance. We want to make sure that whatever our policies and procedures are for procurement, that we're adhering to those. So that one of the tools that have been developed will allow us to make sure that we're in line with what our established milestones are going to be for contracts, also different processes throughout the area. We're also going to be able to look at what our goals are for increasing participation and making sure that we can respond to those metrics. So I think this has been a great effort, and I want to thank each of the fellows, and I'll turn it back over to Laura and to have the mayor and the fellows speak again. Thank you.
Great, thanks so much, Director Ashbaugh. So this is a story, I think, on a couple levels. Of course, we're talking about the overall procurement reform efforts, which I think are really substantial and are really going to change the way the city does a lot of its business. But this is also a technology development story. And the way that the Code for America Fellows went about building the applications this year was really different from a lot of the ways that the government usually buys technology. So instead of sort of coming in with a huge list of requirements that we had for this project, we really worked much more collaboratively with them than we would in other cases, to sort of really understand our user needs and really get out in the community and talk to people and understand what they like currently about the procurement process, how we can do better, and how we can build on our successes. So this was really an agile development process. They came to us at the beginning of the year with some very small base level products, and throughout the course of the year we were able to work together to expand them into tools that I believe will be truly transformative. So, you know, it's a little bit of a different relationship, and we're all sort of in it together, our team and the Code for America fellows, and so we very much appreciate all their hard work that they have done to make this happen. So with that, I'd like to introduce them. Fellows, if you could come up here, and we'll just give them each a little bit of a moment to introduce themselves and to talk a little bit about the products that they developed. So, Shelley, Ben, Patrick, come on up.
Thanks, Laura. It's been a huge pleasure to be part of the Year of Procurement in the City of Pittsburgh this year, and it's been really great to work with city staff to produce all three of the tools that we'll be talking about today. The first tool we built is called Scout. Scout is an online tool for city staff to quickly identify and subscribe to contracts currently in place. So for example, if you're a city employee looking to buy medical supplies in bulk, you can find businesses who are currently on contract with the city to do so in a matter of seconds. In addition to reducing the amount of time it takes to find important information like this, Scout also notifies city staff when contracts have changed or been updated, so we're helping to keep more folks in the loop. We launched Scout at the end of May. Since then, employees across many city departments have found and subscribed to over 100 different contracts. And next, my colleague Ben will talk about the second tool, Conductor.
Thanks, Shelley. Conductor is the second of the tools that we've been working on this year. It's a workflow management tool that purchasers in the Office of Management and Budget use not only to understand and follow the rebid, renewal, and extension process that many contracts go through, but also to get insights into where there are difficulties in that process. Conductor takes data from many disparate sources and brings it together, and like Director Ashbaugh talked about, allows people to get insights into that data. Additionally, when information is updated in Conductor, those updates become available to other city employees in Scout. And finally, purchasing agents can use Conductor to advertise through the third tool that we worked on this year, which my colleague Patrick is going to talk about, called Beacon.
Thanks, Ben. Beacon is a free online service that notifies businesses about city contract opportunities and provides information about how to apply for them. Business owners looking for opportunities to sell goods or services to the city of Pittsburgh now have a central web resource with Beacon. With this service, interested business owners can subscribe for free email notifications about relevant opportunities tailored to their business. Content about opportunities is developed by departmental staff, and contract bids are managed by the Office of Management and Budget. We announced Beacon during the September launch of the Pittsburgh Roadmap for Inclusive Innovation, and over 350 businesses have signed up since. A recent Department of Parks and Recreation RFP posted to Beacon by the procurement team resulted in 10 responses from interested businesses, which is 4 to 5 times the average response rate in the past. We are proud of these results and excited to see how Beacon can continue to help drive engagement with the local business community, providing improved services to the city of Pittsburgh as well as Pittsburgh residents. Just to speak a little more about Pittsburgh residents, we've been very privileged and excited to be here throughout the year and had an opportunity to just go out in the city and have a lot of fun. It's a great city. There's exciting things going on, and we've just been very privileged to be a part of that community over the last year, so thank you.
Awesome, fellows. Thank you so much. So we are so excited about the work that we've done this year, and we're so proud of them, and we're so grateful for all the hard work and all the very many late nights that I know that we put them through. So thank you to the fellows. And then, of course, thank you to the mayor. So, you know, Code for America works in a variety of areas, sort of everything from food security to public safety. But here in Pittsburgh, we chose to work on procurement. And I think that decision, which was absolutely a choice of the mayor's, really set us on a path to developing applications that were truly collaborative across departments, and that truly sort of fit into overall reform efforts that we've been working on in the city, that really sort of fit with some of the themes of the administration. So with that, Mayor, would you like to say a couple words?
Thanks, Laura and team, and great job, guys. Appreciate the work that went into this. It doesn't get more policy wonky than year of procurement, right? I mean, if you think about it, this seems like one of those issues that is really studied at a university and looked at by a few, and how does it really affect people? There's a reason that we chose procurement, and the reason is the money that government spends is the last vestige of the political machine. The old political machine was built upon getting people jobs. You'd work the polls, you'd get the people to vote in your neighborhood, then you got a job for it. The new political machine is built upon money. You fund the campaign, and then your company gets the contract. And the way that procurement's done in government is done in shadows, and the contracts are written for specific companies. The question was, could we use technology to change that model? Could we use technology to break that last rusty chain of an old political machine and shed light onto the process, and in that process, give everybody the opportunity to bid for that work? You know, these guys had them meet with minority and women-owned businesses that have never had the opportunity to bid, that didn't understand how to bid, and they got them involved in the process of creating the system. We have had in the past different departments using different protocols on how they would purchase products, and never centralized around our Office of Management and Budget in following the best models and the best policies on a national basis. Now we have that, and not only do we have that, but we're able to get taxpayers a better bang for their buck because we're buying across department and using economy of scale in order to be able to do so. We're saving taxpayers money. We're providing more opportunity for small business to bid on work that they've never had the opportunity to do so, and we're making it easy. Not only do you bid on the work, but once we know what your work is, we'll send you a message when the next contract comes up, and we'll be able to let you know that there is the opportunity to bid on the work. And the best part about it all, it's all in the rays of sunshine. It's all in a very transparent way to see how your tax dollars are being spent. And that's probably one of the best things about this. Because Laura's right, we could have looked at a whole lot of different opportunities when we applied to be a code city. But we wanted to use procurement as an opportunity to reform city government, to give everybody the opportunity to bid on this work. I don't think that there's another city in the country that has this platform yet. But I believe that every city in this country will move to this platform in the future. And it's great to have the city of Pittsburgh leading the way. Thanks.